All right, well, this phone holder I bought is going back because it takes more effort to put the phone in the holder, and my phone just started like, it sounded like the police were coming out of my phone, because apparently I had it so it was pushing both the volume buttons, which calls the cops. Luckily I was able to stop it before it actually called the cops, because one time my friend did that. He had his phone in his pocket and it called the cops, and then 911 called him back, and they told him that he had to wait where he was till the police showed up so that he could tell them there was an emergency. And I forget where we were, but we waited and they never showed up. Because I'm sure that happens all the time. Like, that's a good feature to have, but at the same time, when you do it on accident, that's a pain in the ass. But anyway, I got this Instacart, man, and it's another one of these ones where one customer tipped good, the other one probably tipped nothing, and the person who tipped nothing lives way far away, and it's 2 items in the deli for the one that lives way far away. That's all they ordered. So I'm calling support, and I'm gonna tell them that the fridge is broken in the deli and they don't have anyone working today. All right, so I did it, y'all. I called support. It took me way longer to do this order because I had to talk to support and they were not quick about it, but I was expecting them to ask more questions, but I just told her I need to cancel this order, and she said, okay, and she canceled it. And I'm kind of rolling the dice with this one because I've delivered to this person a bunch, and I know they don't tip very well, but either way, like that other order, because this order that I'm doing right now, shop it at the Giant, and then you take it to back towards my house. And then that other order was probably 5 miles in the 5 miles away from my house. So that would mean 5 miles coming back, because I'm not going to get another order out there. So that's 10 miles. So I'm willing to bet that however much they did tip, if it was $2 or whatever, it wouldn't have been worth it. Really, this order probably isn't even worth it, but I wanted to get some money coming in because it has been so damn slow. All right, so I got $13.85 for that order. That's not very good. They cut the base pay from like 9 something down to 5 something. And then the tip, there was probably like a $2 tip or something on that other order, but whatever. For the amount of miles I would have had to driving, you know what I'm trying to say. It would not have been worth that the extra, what? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $5 to drive an extra 10 miles. 5 miles out there, 5 miles back. No, that's not worth it. Really, the order wasn't worth it in general, but I did it. This next segment is brought to you by the No Tippers. $6.05, 2.7 miles, 10 bags. Hell no. $7.31 for 1.3 miles for 3 items. Nope. $8.94, 7.4 miles, $2 tip, 4 items. Nope. $20, 2.3 miles, $13 tip, but 47 items. $5.36, 0.7 miles, no tip, no way. This one, $6.78, 3.3 miles, no tip, no way. And then this one right here, $52, but it's going 24 miles away, and it's going to the hood. Hell no. All right, y'all, I just accepted this Instacart, and honestly, I think I've lost my mind. I don't know what I'm thinking doing this Instacart. There's a $3.60 tip, but I've seen so many bad orders. They got these triple orders going into Baltimore that they're sending me. Like, absolutely not. The one was $50, so someone grabbed it up quick, but like $50 and it's 25 miles away, so you're gonna drive 50 miles to do the order, and then you're gonna take like an hour of shopping, and you're going into Brooklyn Park and Baltimore. Like, those are not good neighborhoods. Like, absolutely not. But anyway, I'm gonna go shop for this one. I don't know why. I'm gonna turn on Uber when I get done and hope that maybe I can get something else. It has just been like, I should just not work today is how I'm feeling. Like, I mean, it's fine because I'm sitting in my house, but like, my strategy all year has been sit at my house, and it's been going good. And like today, it's just not at all. It's going bad. So I'm gonna get out there and hustle tonight. All right. Oh man, $80 in groceries and a $3.60 tip. That's not even a 3%. Like, would they live like a 2-point-something% tip? Like, how do you even tip that amount? I don't. And then it's going to this, like, it's like an old I don't know what you call it, assisted living or something like that. And the intercom never works. Like every time I've gone there, I have to call the people and they're usually, you know, older and can't move very well. Oh, all right, well, they at least came out and met me, which was awesome. And then the lady, I'm assuming it's like his caregiver or something, but she was like, that was hella quick. So I'm hella quick, y'all. Fastest shopper alive. Man, didn't even make $10, bro. Like, whew, this is rough. Rough. After barking like a dog, I got this one. 25.58, 2.3 miles for 2 customers, but it's 40 items and 53 units. But as slow as it's going today, we gotta take this one. All right, y'all. That freaking Instacart. I shopped like a crazy person, dude. 15 minutes for 40 items. And they even threw me for a loop. The last item was potatoes. Why does Instacart do that? Like, you get rated on speed and then their freaking system doesn't work right. Like, potatoes should be with the rest of the produce. But anyway, we're making a mad dash to drop this joint off. All right, first Instacart dropped off. I've delivered to that house a few times and pretty sure they don't tip good, but whatever. So I'm wondering, are there just no good orders out there? Or is me taking longer on these orders because, you know, I don't want to get a bad rating, so I'm waiting to hear back from the customer to substitute or replace items. Is that making me see less good orders? I mean, my speed rating only went from 53 seconds per item to 59 seconds per item, but I'm sure this stuff is really competitive, so is that going to make the difference? So we got this Instacart, $14.58 for 3 miles. It has an $8 tip on it. Shopping for 1 customer at Food Lion, only 7 items. All right, so I shopped for that Instacart super quick. And the first item I went for was a cheesecake and they didn't have it. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna mess with my speed rating. But this person messaged me back instantly and said that a variety cheesecake was fine because they didn't have the regular cheesecake, but they had a variety one. But I don't think the really small orders are eligible for a speed rating, you know. And I'm just amazed that Instacart didn't, you know, this person tipped good. I don't know how I got their order alone. I don't know how they didn't stick it with someone who tipped $2 or not at all. Like, that's, maybe I've just been getting unlucky the past couple days, but that's all I've seen. All right, drop that Instacart off. That person increased my tip to $2. Increased it to $2. No, they increased it by $2. So, heck yeah, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, y'all. This lady that I just brought this order to, she texted me, I'm almost back to Food Lion, and she texted me and said there's no cheesecake. Man, this person doesn't want me to deliver the cheesecake. I went into Food Lion and of course, you know, it's 3:15 and they change shifts at 3 o'clock. So the lady who rang me up wasn't there. It was all different people. I mean, I know all of them. So they were literally, when I told them what was going on, they were like, oh, yeah, just go grab another one, man. But now I got this cheesecake, like, and if I get a bad rating, man, I don't even want to go through the cashier checkout anymore. How? How does that happen? How do you not give me one of the bags? Oh my God. All right, y'all, I've been waiting all day to get an Instacart order like this one right here. This one is 34 bucks. It's not for 2 people, but somehow it's not even going 2 miles. And it's like 35 items or 39 items or something. But yeah, that whole cheesecake debacle, man. I've been rewatching all the footage and everything to try to figure out what the hell happened. Because like if you see the shopping cart, you don't see the cheesecake, but the cheesecake was under the eggs. And then I looked at the receipt again and like, she charged me for the cheesecake. It was the first item she rang up. And then she gave me both a blue and a white bag. But somehow I didn't get the cheesecake. So I don't know what she did with the cheesecake, but she never gave it to me. Or I left it in the cart. But like, I don't leave items in the cart. So I don't know. And then I kind of wish I would have taken a screenshot of the conversation because they texted me and they were like, hey, I didn't get the cheesecake. So, but I didn't really want to bring it to the party because she said it was for a birthday party. And then she was like, so if you find it, just enjoy it. And I was like, oh, no way. I was like, I definitely got the cheesecake. It's on the receipt. And then I was like, well, the cashier must have forgot it, so I'll go back to the store and I'll bring it to you. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. And I just kept like giving her more reasons of why I would just bring it to her. And she was like, no, I insist you don't bring it to me. Because I was like, you tipped me very good. Like, I really appreciate it. It's no big deal for me to go get the cheesecake and bring it to you. Because, you know, you're going to a party. You wanted to bring a cake. And then she was like, no, just don't worry about it. And then I told her that the cashier must have forgot to give it to me. And she's like, well, hopefully the cashier goes home and gets nice and stoned and eats the whole thing. So whatever. It doesn't seem like they're going to give me a bad rating or take the tip away. But geez, man, like seriously, I feel bad about this. And like, I really wanted to make it right. But I didn't want to go against what they were saying, if you know what I mean. Like, they were saying basically, no, don't bring it to me. So I don't know if like they ordered on Instacart and they didn't want their spouse. I don't know what the situation is, but I just did what they said. And anyway, I went back to Food Lion, and of course, I got the cheesecake. So I had a piece of cheesecake. But, oh, let's hope this order goes smooth. All right, that Instacart went pretty smooth. Freaking the first customer ordered a bag of chips, chip dip, and 2 cases of Gatorade. So I'm gonna assume they didn't tip very well, but you never know. The way things have been going, they definitely didn't tip well. And I went to self-checkout even though I had a million items, because I'm not having these cashiers freaking not hand me stuff. At least if I forget it myself, then it's on me, not, because that's ridiculous what happened with that cheesecake, man. Ugh. And actually, now that I see where this address is, I've delivered Uber, I've delivered all kinds of stuff to this person, so I don't think they didn't tip anything, but who knows how good of a tip it is. But it was only 4 items, so like, how much are they really? There's 4 items and they live less than half a mile from the store, so even a really low tip is a decent tip. But yeah, the person with the cheesecake debacle, right when I was walking into the store, I got a notification that they gave me like every compliment that you can give someone on Instacart. So thank goodness they're a kind person, because a lot of other people probably would have given me the 1 star or a 2 or 3 star just because they didn't get their stuff. And I mean, that's understandable, but I got set up, y'all. I really was not trying to steal their cheesecake. And it actually worked out better because they gave me a $10 tip and I got free cheesecake that cost $10. But I don't need to be eating cheesecake. I will eat it because it's delicious, but I don't need it. And I wouldn't buy it for myself. Wow, I'm impressed. That order had 2 customers that tipped good. $20 for the 30 item. Oh, my shoulder's getting sore. And $7 for 4 items. Thank you to both of those people for being awesome. I couldn't ask for more from either one of them. Especially tipping an even amount too. So if you have to refund things or replace, you know, like, I don't lose money on it. I wish that Instacart would suggest that to more customers instead of tipping a percentage off of the total. Oh, my shoulder. Oh my God, y'all, YouTube is really getting to me. I can't, all this phone holding I'm doing. Check this out. My man is praying. He's over here in the corner on my porch praying. I don't know what he's really doing. All right, y'all, so I just got this DoorDash. It's a freaking triple stack. Probably shouldn't have done it. The biggest part that sucks about it is all 3 of these orders have pizza pies. All right, y'all, this is a little bit ridiculous. Every seat has its own pizza. And don't give me shit about not having a bag, all right? I ain't riding around with the bags anymore, man. I'm telling you, that's an insurance liability. But yeah, these apps, man, doing this grimy stuff like the Instacart thing, you know, where someone tips good and then they leverage it by sticking it with someone who tips bad, and then, you know, the person who tips bad gets their order first, you know, and they don't tell the customer who tipped good why you're driving around. Like, all those things, and this triple stack, you know, me driving all 3 people while these other people's food sitting in the car, that type of stuff is exactly why people are gonna stop tipping on these apps. They're paying too much money, and then the apps got us doing this ridiculous stuff. But I will say, doing these 3 orders sets me up pretty good to be able to do the streak bonus. I mean, I'm not gonna take no $2 order if that's what they send me next, but if I can get kind of lucky on 1 more good order, then I could take a crappy one. But I mean, I'm not taking a $2 order. Well, I guess I would, because if I was gonna take a $2 order and then I got the $8 streak bonus, I'd probably do that, because that's still good money. And just like, this one's going far, but you know, It's what is it? It's gonna take me probably a little more than 30 minutes to make 22 bucks. So that's not bad at all. It's funny, y'all. I was saying I might be able to do the streak bonus, but no, DoorDash had other plans. Right? Oh, let's see what this one is. Right, so I did those 3 orders, and like the tips progressively got better. But yeah, then they hit me with a Roy Rogers, and I did say the other day, like my top 5 places that I would not go to. Roy Rogers is number 1 on that list. I've had a few good experiences at Roy Rogers, but I've had so many times that I've just left Roy Rogers because it's god awful. And yeah, I'm not gonna hit that streak bonus. I'm not taking it. Look at all these crap orders they sent me. Disrespectful. But I did just get this this DoorDash. It is worth doing. It's from Frisco Tap House. It is 1075, 4.2 miles. Hell yeah, we're gonna get that joint knocked out. So that's funny, y'all. 28% acceptance rate. And I just got that order for 11 bucks for 4 miles with hidden tip on it. It's 7 o'clock on Thursday night. You can't tell me there ain't somebody out there, wasn't somebody else sitting in that parking lot with higher priority. Oh wait, they were probably too busy taking those orders, those trash orders I declined. All right, y'all, I just accepted this Instacart. It's just one you pick up. I just kind of want to see how it goes. It's like 11 bucks for 2.5 miles. So that means I'm 2.5, it drops off right next to my house too. So it's 2.5 miles. So it's like 5 miles for 11. And yeah, I just want to see how it goes. There's a $7 tip on it. So I figured it can't be too bad unless it's like a million groceries, but it's the first floor of an apartment. So that's a win. All right, so that went super smooth. I could see how it would suck if they were real busy or something, but because they're not busy, like, he came right out, no big thing. But I'm gonna go park and buy myself some food because I'm hungry. That's the real reason I came out here. I ain't got nothing good to eat at home, so we're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll say we pick that joint up and go drop it off. But he said that yesterday they just started doing this. Like, I know that they've done it in the past, but I guess they just started doing it again or something. But anyway, that's cool. More opportunity. Probably a lot of them will suck with no tip, but I mean, if I don't got to shop, that makes it even easier. All right, yo. God damn it, seatbelt. God damn it, Bobby. Come on. Stop beeping at me. Stop beeping at me. Oh, you mother. All right, yo. This is mad funny. Instacart's out here like, don't tell the customer you shop for Instacart or leave them a rating. Like, Giant's out here trying to hide the fact that they don't pay people to deliver for Giant anymore. So I'm supposed to pretend I work for Giant right now. That shit is funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it is to me. Yeah. All right, so that order was super easy. The drop-off filming was pretty terrible because I thought it was 102 and then it was 106, the apartment number. So I thought but she told me to go to the left, and I was like, I don't see 102. Anyway, yeah, I probably won't be doing many of those because I don't see customers ordering on giant.com and leaving tips very often. Like, that just, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Like, that, if they're like that, I'll do that. That was fine.